Now introducing the starter for your Dallas Mavericks. At small forward, at 6'6", number 25, Reggie Bullock. At forward, 6'7", number 10, Dory Finney-Smith. At center, 6'10", number 7, Dwight Powell. At guard, 6'1", number 13, Jalen Brunson. At guard, 6'7", number 77, the head coach is Jason Kidd. Another round of applause for your Dallas Mavericks.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. We do see NBA teams utilizing more zone defenses. Raptors coach Nick Nurse said, offense changed so drastically, now defense is having to adjust. Lakers' Frank Vogel said when your team is down and looking for a spark, the zone can break their rhythm. Kevin?
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. Let's see some of the numbers here for Luka Doncic.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Kuminga out there with Looney, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And for Dallas, Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 slot. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Now here's Brunson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Dallas. Here's Curry. It's good.
Very inside, skilled at reading the defense and getting into the opening. Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Count it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Curry against Doncic.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside.
2 minutes.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Brent, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now here's Brunson. Another 3 for Dallas.
And so often acting as the catalyst. Doncic there playing off the ball, ready to catch and fire.
Here's Curry into the lane. It's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Bertanis comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Brown, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Bielitsa. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And Porter, here we go. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Doncic with the bucket.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Iguodala outside. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 5. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And the arc Iguodala has on his three-point shots, almost like he's drawing rain from time to time.
Doncic right side. Back to Dinwiddie. Another three for Dallas.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Porter looking it over. Over Bertans. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Dallas with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
Jonathan Kuminga, 3 points.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Kuminga out there with Wiggins, and it's Looney in at the center position. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Curry's got 5 points so far. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Thompson outside. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wiggins has got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's just a good look from Clay as his teammate was open.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soars.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
Now the pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside from past the arc. Another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Dinwiddie. The shot misses. Great D that time from Curry. A three-pointer, Wiggins. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Warriors on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy levels. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've absolutely risen to the occasion this season. People are talking up their game early, and so far, they've delivered. Now it's time to finish strong, show no weakness.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Passes it to Curry. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Powell with it. No points in the game yet for him. Brunson scanning the floor. Over Thompson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Warriors leading by 5. Up top, Curry. He kicks it to Kuminga. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Kuminga's got 6 points. And great, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Davis Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Brown, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Back to Dinwiddie. Tipped away. Payton with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. Poole on the wing. Another three for Golden State.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 7 points in the game. And he drops it in from the low post. 9 points in the game so far.
Beautiful timing, execution, great move to the rack.
30 seconds left in the third. And here's Poole for three. And another three for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trail by 13. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Dinwiddie against Payton. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie dishes to Doncic. Over Iguodala, and Dallas again with the bucket.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
It's the fourth quarter.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Bialica is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Curry in at the point. Unloads from 13.
Clay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
Porter finds Curry. Pass to Thompson. This one for three. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Here's Doncic. Here he goes. And Doncic throws it down.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Curry, and the Warriors take on two more.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Doncic. Wiggins with the block.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage,
but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Klay Thompson.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Looney passes to Curry. 56 seconds left in the fourth. Another three for Golden State.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Doncic passes to Bullock. Another three for Dallas.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
They set the pick. Thompson for the triple. Another three for Golden State.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And here is Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. I know you're a great shooter, but when you have it going like that tonight, what goes through your mind?
There's not much thought, to be honest. It's just shooting with confidence and living with the results. So there are a lot of tough shots, but it's ones that I practice all the time, and I feel like when I take it, I'm expecting to make it. So it's nice to get on a little run the way the game started. For us to fight back and get this win, that was crazy.
Yeah, but you were the calm in the storm, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.